Well, hello there. Welcome to my second vlog. Not gonna lie, I feel like my first one I was pretty nervous, just because it was like many years of thinking about like doing this, and for me to finally be doing it, it was just a lot on my mental state. But I'm so happy that I did, and yeah, so here's the second one, so let's give it a go. So I think I'm gonna make this glass a permanent staple because I love it and it just makes everything more exciting. So here's to that. Also, side note, this plant right here, it's fake, I know, surprise. But we have like zero natural light up in this place. Not that we live in a basement, but we have like our bedroom light, which we never get direct sun in, and then our other windows are all blocked by a building. The joys of living downtown. Anyways, so for us to have real plants in the house, it's pretty difficult to keep them alive. So we went on a hunt for fake plants, which are so expensive. Like plastic? Why is this so expensive? I don't know. Anyways, so we did get a couple. We got this little lovely guy who's very nice actually. Goes in the corner of our room here. And then we also have a palm plant that's in the living room. It's lovely. It's very nice. So anyways, so today I wanted to talk about, I did touch upon this a little bit during my story, but I feel like some people who watch my stories, it doesn't kind of like cross over for maybe the people who see my feed versus this, and I'm not going to do too much rollover stuff because I don't want people to be like, oh my god, I already heard her talk about this. But I did just want to go into a little bit more in depth on being a morning person, because that certainly has been something that I never in a million years thought was possible for me. I have been now doing it for 2 months, and I know that's not really that long of a time, but in those 2 months I have noticed such a huge difference in my life. Also, other factor probably touch upon in another video, but waking up in the morning has honestly changed my life. And Mike and I were talking last week about how it really makes you feel like you have so much more time in your day. From a perspective of, for me, I usually wake up like 3 hours before I need to be at work. So it's not just like kind of before how it was, I would just like wake up like just in the nick of time to get ready, get to work, and then you're at work, and then you're home, and then it's dinner, and then it's bed. So it is a time where I get my workouts in. And I feel like I was always thinking to myself like, oh, well, you know, like I'm too tired to have good workouts in the morning. But now I feel like if I'm going to be pushing myself to wake up, get out of bed, I better make this time freaking worth it. And really, like, just the rest of my day after I do that, I feel so accomplished. And maybe working out isn't your thing, but there's other things that you could be doing. Maybe it's like you want to start reading, or you want to clean your house, or you want to do laundry, blah, blah. It's like accomplishing your laundry before you go to work. Like, you're done your laundry. Like, how crazy is that? Definitely something I never thought was possible. But since doing it, it has really changed my life significantly. Also, when it comes to working out, I feel that if I get it done in the morning, there's more likelihood of something coming up in the evening that would be preventing me from possibly working out. So to eliminate that completely, I know I need to get in the workout in the day, no matter what. So for me, you know, waking up early, that is like my one opportunity, like that I'm choosing to work out in the morning, and then I have my evenings free, which is something that was not how I usually worked. I usually tried to get my workout in the evening because I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to wake up and actually work out. And yeah, I just feel like I have more time in my day. So I am really getting 2 extra hours in my day, which doesn't seem like much, but when you're actually living it, it feels like, okay, I feel like I've had like a full day of life. It's pretty deep, but you know, that's how I roll. And then another thing, you know, when people start to work out, and I am kind of basing this on working out because that's just where my life is right now. And, you know, people, you see it all the time, like when people start working out, you really know they're working out because they're posting about it, they're talking about it with everyone, and it really consumes your whole life. And it definitely has consumed mine, but in the best way. I think if you can be obsessed with anything in your life, definitely your health and well-being is a great place to start. So being so obsessed with that and how it makes you feel, you just want to talk about it. And I think people want to talk about it because you literally feel so good. And it's almost like, it's like we've found this, you know, hidden gem that you're like, oh my gosh, like what have I found? And this is so amazing in my life, and I just want to talk about it and maybe share with other people for you to have this miracle too. Because it is really a game changer. You know, when you start to feel better in your skin, and all the power to all those people who feel fantastic in their skin already, everyone wants to be like you. So that's definitely where I'm headed. And when you start to feel that way, you feel amazing. And that's kind of your ticket at getting there. For me, it's working out. Like, everyone's different on how they like to look and things like that. For me, I want to be strong. I don't want to be like super skinny. That's just not gonna be possible for me. But I do want to just be in good shape. And when you start to feel better, your head starts to feel better, your mental state, you just feel so good. And you're like, okay, I've, you know, cracked the code into this super cool thing. And, you know, who else can I tell to, you know, get on this journey too? Because it's so amazingly beautiful. And I really feel like it spills over into other areas of your life. When you're seeing yourself accomplish things that you didn't think were possible, such as for me, waking up early and working out, it really does make a difference overall in my life. I feel way more motivated to do my laundry, to clean the house, to do better work at work. It's just, it really affects all areas of your life. So to wrap this all up, there's a lot to wrap up, but one, being a morning person. I think anyone can be a morning person. If I can be a morning person, anyone can be a morning person. But the key to it is consistency. You can't have a life like how I used to do it, where I'd be up super late one night and then sleep in the next, and then super late, and then I'm trying to go to bed early and I can't. That's impossible. You can't do it. Well, maybe not possible, but it's very hard. And the easy way to do it is staying on a consistent basis of when you go to sleep and when you wake up. For me, like Mike and I, like on the weekends, we're waking up at 7:30, even though I'm usually up before then on weekdays. But I really try not to ever sleep in because I really don't want to be off my regular routine of a sleep pattern. So definitely, if that's your thing and you want to try it, try to get that consistency happening. You wake up at the same time, you go to bed around the same time. That way you get like a good 7.5 hours of sleep. That's what I aim for anyway. But if you can accomplish more in your day, might as well try it. And then the other thing, do whatever you need to do to have your inside match your outside. Because, peeps, those people who have that, it's amazing. It's amazing. You have no care in the world, no outside chatter. It's just you living your life. If you are not comfortable within your own skin, there has to be a way for things to be better. And for me, like, I was cracking like 200 pounds not too long ago, okay? And for me, it had to do with like, I felt overweight in my body. Like, that was just not something that I physically felt okay with. Everyone's different. Everyone has different body compositions. If you're at 200 pounds and you feel great, do your damn thing, girl. Feeling of not wanting to go out anywhere because you don't feel comfortable in your own skin or do fun things, it's awful. And so I felt like, you know what, there has to be a way. for me to how I feel on the inside, which is this crazy, wild, wacky, weirdo type of person who likes to have a lot of fun. I want that to be reflected on who I am outside as well. And for when I want to do things, I don't want my physical to be holding me back. So I hope that all makes sense. It was a lot. But yeah, peeps, we're in this together and anything is possible. You want to make a change in your life? Do it. Why not? So until next time. Yeah, so I noticed on my last video, because I only got half my head done last time, that you can like really see like the back. It's fine, it's fine. Most people see me from the front anyway. Anyways, happy Monday, because that's when I'm gonna drop these on Mondays. Because I think it's a nice fresh start to the week, a good mindset going forward. And yes, so I hope you have a rest of your lovely Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Great day for making changes and starting things up. If you want to make a change, there's no better day like tomorrow. Okay, until next time, friends. Ta-ra, ta-ra, bye-bye.